Hey everybody, this is going to be a playthrough of the C.P9.3 mission from the Georgian Oil War campaign for the Su-25T. Looking at the mission briefing, we've got a morning mission in the winter. There's kind of a low cloud layer. It's not so low that you're going to have trouble spotting your targets, but it is plenty low enough to prevent you from getting up above the AAA and SAM threat, so be careful of that. Looking at the Allied flights, there's a couple of Ka-50 helicopters flying around. Looking at the threats, we've got Stinger manpad IR guided SAMs, we got Avenger IR guided SAMs, and truck mounted Zu-23 AAA. There's also some AH-1 helicopters flying around. Those will look pretty different from your friendly Ka-50 helicopters, but you'll have to get close to tell the difference. So unless they're shooting at you or a friendly unit or getting shot at by a friendly unit, you could probably just ignore any helicopters you see flying around. Looking at the mission planner. The objective of this mission is to destroy two enemy groups here on the east side of this, just south of the river, south of Batumi. So we got the first group here. It's an artillery support group. And then we got 4 artillery units here to kill as well. So these two groups here, there's a couple of Zu-23s around them that you don't need to kill. Other stuff in the area to be aware of, there's a lot of SAM and AAA threats. So if we kind of come just south of the river, there's this line of random spawn Avengers that could be in here. Probably the most pertinent one is out here on the east side. There's also a bunch of Zu-23s that aren't really going to be a threat to you if you keep your distance. There's also some man pads. There's one man pad here in the support group that you need to kill. And then over here on the coast, there's a man pad in each of these groups here. You probably don't need to worry about those because you really shouldn't be that far west. The overall plan, we're going to take off out of Kobaleti here. We're going to head south. If you want to, you can just set your navigation to waypoint 5 to give you a sense of where the target area is, but you don't really need to fly the route. We'll be attacking from the east. We'll be using this kind of river and the river valley to guide us back to our target area and to give us some clear air to play with. So coming in from the east, what we'll be looking for is the river, and then south of the river, we're going to find this big kind of U-shaped chunk of forest here, and where it protrudes to the north here, we're going to find those target units right there, and they're pretty easy to spot from a distance. So just as you get turned around, line up the river and this chunk of forest here, and you shouldn't have any problem finding those targets. So on the first run, you might want to anchor your wingman north or to the east or somewhere out of the way so you can address any anti-air threats you need to before you start using them. The biggest anti-air threat you'll need to be concerned with are the man pad in this support group, but first, this Avenger that may or may not be there. It's a random spawn, so just, once you've found the target units, just come straight east from the top of that forest protrusion there, and then cross over this chunk of village, and he'll be out in the field there if he's there at all, kind of right on this little chunk of road. So if he's there, go ahead and kill him, and then you could maybe even look for this one north of the artillery group as well if you want to, although it's not as much of a threat, but it wouldn't hurt to kill it if it's there. Once you have the anti-air threat cleaned up, including the man pad at the west end of the support group here, you can go ahead and call your wingman to you and start attacking all the units in this group. Best way to use your wingman is to lock something up on the Shkval and then direct your wingman to attack your target. If you just tell him to attack everything, he's going to fly around the map attacking all the remaining anti-air first and probably just get killed. So don't do that. Give him instructions about what to kill. So just make racetracks east to west, using this river as a guide and this chunk of forest, and then just kill all these units in these two groups. Once all those units are dead, then you'll get the mission complete text and you can RTD. All right, start the mission. I'm going to switch it to waypoint 5. I'm not going to really follow the route, but just setting it to waypoint 5 is going to give me some indications about how far I am from the target area. And we'll turn south. Still use the distance indication on the HSI down here. We got the city of Kobality on the coast here. Further down there, where the coastline juts out, that's Batumi. And there's a river south of that, and the targets will be south of the river. The clouds are pretty low, so I don't really want to be dealing with these hills. So I'll just come more straight on. So we'll start looking out in that area for now. Alright, so there's the river south of Batumi. Got a little too high in these cloud layers. Alright, there's the bridge. Got some tanks there. I'm gonna anchor the wingmen here for now, so I can clean up some anti-air. Alright, so that's the target group right there. And there was potentially a Avenger further east than that, so we'll keep an eye out for that one. Not seeing anything over here. So we got something there. Alright, we got an Avenger there. I'm going to kill that. Go ahead and use the launch permission override because these anti-air units are pretty squishy. So if I miss by a little bit, that's okay. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, there he is. I think the extra range will be handy. That should be close enough for this, so I'll go ahead and launch and start turning away gently. I think maybe I can use that little river valley to my advantage, so I'll probably come back to the east a bit. So we'll be looking where this forest kind of sticks out right there, kind of makes a U and then comes back out here, and so the artillery group's right there. If I keep my distance, I'll probably just take out the man pad in the artillery group, and then start working on the rest of it. Probably don't need to scan the whole area for all the other Avengers and things. I'll call my wingman to me at this point. get turned around, we'll just use that river and then find that little forest protrusion there. Yeah, that forest makes a nice landmark. You can see that from all the way out here. Right in here. And we'll kill that man pad first. There they are. And this should be close enough. Alright, I see my wingman with me, so I'll send him in on a target on this next run. I'll send the wingman onto this guy as soon as I get a lock. I'll go ahead and launch. And I'll slew over. So there's that lock. Slew over to my target. I'll go ahead and launch another missile. I should have enough time after the first one hits to slew up to the other target. Alright, got a little close, so I'm just gonna cut throttle, dive, and pump out flares. Alright, wingman managed to not get killed. That's a good sign. This is a little risky, but I'm impatient, so I'm going to try to kill maybe even 3. Keeping an eye out for SAM launches. Turn away pretty aggressively now. Man pad that barely missed, or an Avenger maybe. Got a little bit lucky there. I don't think I'll do that again. Man called out another SAM launch. See if I got him killed. That looks like he survived. Alright, sending a wingman there. I'll take this APC. And I lied, I'm probably going to try to kill that Hummer too and hope that that's the last unit that can be done. So maybe we'll do some more dodging of the Avenger missiles. I can at least start turning away here. Alright, that was it, so RTB.
You may continue to engage targets of opportunity or RTB.
Wingman's getting launched out bad here. Alright, this is Kobaletti here. So the airfield is out there somewhere. Probably it right there. Yeah, that's the airfield there. I'll start slowing down.
Заруливайте на стоянку.
That'll do it.